Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools invites you to the graduation ceremony. Northwest School of the Arts, Class of 2020.
Welcome, graduates. Today we are here to celebrate and acknowledge the graduation ceremony of the class of 2020. I am Kendall Sanders, Senior Class President, and I would like to formally welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2020 at Northwest School of the Arts. I would like to welcome and thank the parents, family, and friends for their constant support, as well as the members of the Northwest School of the Arts faculty and staff for their guidance and patience. Although we are graduating through a pandemic and our senior year has been cut short, we made it, and that's something to be proud of. I know it seems upsetting now, however, we will come out stronger in the end. I am proud of each and every one of you, and I am honored to call you my classmates. So welcome, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hey guys, yay, we did it, we graduated. And I know I can't see any of you right now, but you're probably all clapping and cheering and crying, especially you, Jacob Boatsman. But in all seriousness, I guess the first order of business would be addressing the elephant in the room, COVID-19, right? I know it's hard to not see your friends at a time like this, so I want to congratulate everyone out there who had the patience and self-control to adhere to the stay-at-home order, no matter the temptation to do otherwise. People like you are helping keep our society safe. Right now, the pandemic is all anyone's talking about, writing about, making memes about, you know how it is. And well, I think here would be a really great place to make a point about how the virus is actually bringing us together through shared experience. I feel like that may be a bit too predictable or cliche. So in order to make my speech a little different from the rest, I want to talk about something else. Yes, the pandemic will forever affect the class of 2020, but really, it only defined the last quarter of the last year of a very long academic career. So instead of talking about this most recent chapter of our lives, why don't we stop to remember all the others? Like the one where Drake Bell came to our school, or when they started serving those tornado things in the cafeteria. You may not have noticed when that was, but you can't deny that they didn't always serve those. Just like how they also started serving funnel cake at some point. I'm pretty sure those weren't always there either. Plus, we got a fitness field. A fitness field, and remember how good it felt when you found out you didn't have to do the senior exit project? I guess in a weird sense, that was kind of like the tip of the iceberg. And remember when that little Asian kid won the talent show with those karate moves? Or when you almost got kicked out of the AP environmental science exam because you and your friend couldn't stop laughing? Now, obviously those last couple were my experiences, so you probably can't relate, but that's a good thing, because you all have stories of your own. At the end of the day, what made high school special isn't the pandemic or Drake Bell or really any single shared experience. What made your time at Northwest special was your experience, because the best stories are the ones that only you can tell. 20 years from now, your kids can learn all about the pandemic from a history book, but only you can tell them about the time you kicked your sandal onto the roof of the art building and had to climb up there to get it down. So before you matriculate into adulthood, I want you to look back at the past 4 or even 7 years and ask yourself, what was Northwest to me? What are my Northwest stories? And how have they shaped who I am today?
Hello, class of 2020. I wish you were here with me today. My name is Lena Miano, and I'm a piano major at Northwest. I want to thank all of the teachers and staff at Northwest School of the Arts for helping us all to achieve this moment, especially Miss Early and Miss Donnell for supporting and encouraging me every day. I'd also like to give a quick shout out to my parents. Obviously, I would not be here without you. My siblings, and my best friends, Sonia and Andrew. Y'all are the real MVPs. I have been at Northwest for 4 years, and I am so grateful for everything the school has given to me. I've met lifelong friends, I've struggled through countless math classes with Mr. Goodwin, and I've developed a passion for both performing and teaching piano. I've never experienced a place with more love, open-mindedness, and admirable chaos than this school. I'm so thankful for such a special experience, and I'm incredibly honored to be speaking as your Class of 2020 Valedictorian. Having a pandemic interrupt what was supposed to be the best high school year ever is not ideal. We missed out on a lot of things. However, this whole experience has allowed us each to cherish something unique. We are the only graduating class who has been showered with gifts from those who've adopted us. Shout out to Miss Buckner. We are the only graduating class who received a personal parade of teachers bearing smiles, cowbells, and awards. And we are the only graduating class who each had our moment in the spotlight while receiving our caps and gowns. This year has been incredible for all of us, and I don't want anyone to forget about those times pre-COVID. We graduate today to go out into a world that is changing every second. We graduate today to go on to new dreams and to meet new people and to experience a new life. We graduate today while the world is flipped upside down, and that just means that we must rise to this occasion. We must continue moving forward every day, ready for any challenges that come our way. As we look towards the future, I want to share with you guys one piece of advice that has meant a lot to me throughout high school. You will have good times and you will have bad times, and both of these will pass. During times like these, life often feels as if it will be this way forever. We don't know what will happen next, and life seems to have been put on pause. However, this pause will end. We may have an entirely new world at the end of it, but it will be a world that we will be ready to go out into and to embrace. Throughout your life, you are going to have times when you feel on top of the world and times when you feel like your world has stopped moving. However, neither good times nor bad times last forever. Life gives us an opportunity during times like this. We can choose to let the bad times last forever, or we can make them into better ones. Life has not stopped for us. It is just beginning. As you go out into the world, I encourage each of you to remember that life does go on. Whether you have an idea of what you want to do next or not, your life will keep moving forward. Each of us has an opportunity to build our own world, a world that we're proud of, and a world that we want to live in. COVID-19 has not taken away our futures. So keep putting everything that you have into every moment and always follow your dreams. Despite everything that is happening, here we are graduating from Northwest School of the Arts. We are ready for whatever comes next. Congratulations, we did it. I love you guys.
You've heard all the quips. This time is unprecedented, confusing, unusual, disappointing, and it is. But you've also heard this class has 2020 vision, that they're the first Red Dragon Warriors, have persevered, and all of this is true. But did you know that you have graduated from a class that is ranked 27th in the state of North Carolina for academic growth and student achievement? And we were voted best in Charlotte for schools of the arts. In the whole nation, you were in the top 3%. When you enter colleges and universities, they take notice. Having Northwest School of the Arts on your high school diploma carries a great deal of weight with colleges and universities. Academically, you are among the best in the nation, artistically as well. But I'm proudest, most of all, for what you can't see on that diploma. The acceptance and the embracing of diversity, the genuine desire to see others besides yourselves do well. There were no bloomies this year, but my heart was never prouder or more full than when I saw you cheering and applauding when others won awards that you yourselves were up to get. Other people looked around, wide-eyed in surprise, and I saw a look of jealousy on their faces. You lift up others. Always do so. There will be times when you will be tempted not to do so. But never give up your relationships with others. I'm reminded of a story that actually happened to me long ago. When I was 10 years old, I was at the beach near some brackish water, and I was watching a man, an older gentleman, crabbing. His bucket was fairly full, but there was no lid on it, and I asked him if he wasn't worried that the crabs would get out, and he laughed and said, "Ain't no need to worry about that, little girl. When one looks like he just might get out, another crab spots him and tries to pull on him to lift himself out of the bucket. They neither one make it out." Be careful who you step on when you try to raise yourself. Neither one of you stands a chance that way, and you'll most likely wind up in a stew. While other crabs might temporarily admire your fighting spirit, the fact remains that you'll stay in that bucket with the other crabs. Entertainment and a lesson for a 10-year-old. Remember that just as, and sometimes more important than, your accomplishments is the way that you treat others and show others your heart. Remember also that you didn't get here alone. Your parents and your teachers helped you earn the right to wear that robe and your tassel on the right. Please remember to thank them on the day that you graduate, on this wonderful day of days. I love you and I miss you.
And now, join us in recognition of the senior class of Northwest School of the Arts.
Abigail Lee Adams. Deasia Lachey Agers. Layla Alice Allen. Boston Michael Antonez. Ebony Naomi Bailey. Jada Lorraine Bean. Andrew David Beauregard. Madeline Whitney Beeler. Jacob Robert Boatsman. Jacorian Tamidre Bolden. Shakina Shemuel Bolton. Kamaya Jasmine Bond. Jayla Harmony Brawley. Astrid Sabine Bridgewood. Aaliyah Janae Brown. Sabrina L. Brown. Catherine Rose Bryant. Maya Grace Buckner. Emma Ruth Bowie. Julia Keaton Butts. Jonah Andrew Cameron. Elena Lorian Lee Cantrell. Stephen Torian Khalil Capers Jr. Anya Vonderhaar Casey. Bianca Castrillon Robles. Hypnos Sandy Chabra. Christian David Harrion Clark. Sinai Amarian Clyburn. Olivia Justine Coachman. Caleb William Cochran. Christopher John Coley. Mary Catherine Daniel. Trey Jarrell Dixon. Michael Scott Dolshenko. Elijah Jacob Donato. Sonia Ricky Durego. Sean Paul Draheim. Kieran Jun Fan. Chevelle Andrea Favors. Jalea Ashley Fox. Taylor Nicole Fruja. Naya Simone Fuller. Carrie Helen Garrow. Jacqueline Elizabeth Gatton. Yabsera Gedawan. Rebecca Iris Gill. Anaya Khalees Granger. Alexander Christopher Griffith. Rebecca Nina Gundersheim. Kaylin Zalia Harrison. Mirjam Ava Salome Hartman. Ayla Rain Haskin. Sade Divine Hellwich. Lucas R. Hitt. Jordan Denai Holly. Mackenzie Catherine Hughes. Kayla Michelle Johnson. Taylor Chanel Johnson. Emma Sadie Commanda. Ava Rose Kennard. Gavin Rashawn Ledoux. Giancarlos Lara Gamez. Brianna Nicole Lassiter. Kiera Alicia Lassiter. Hannah Naomi Leathers. Kara Josette Levine. Mikel Akili Lindo. Brad Lee Lowry. Patrice Brianna Macon. Blakelyn Elizabeth Macy. Megan Nicole Mann. Sarah Michelle McConnell. Joseph Andrew McKinney. Nadia Niara McMichael. Rebecca Quayle McMillian. Caroline Grace Meininger. Kennedy Jade Merritt. Lena Tremonti Miano. Luke Ryan Miller. Edgar Gabriel Miranda Barrios. Caitlin Monrobert. Isaac Frayne Monroe. Ariana Montero Acosta. Van Dolan Moore. Kiera Jade Mora Branham. Malaysia Shania Marie Murphy. Skylar Rose Murphy. Trinity Eve Muse. Jasper L. Myers. Brian Olea. Eleanor Mackenzie Osborne. Carson Hampton Palmer. Josephine Michaela Perry. India Kamaya Person. Judah Elise Peterson Oliver. Kirsten Danielle Price. Macy Hope Price. Elizabeth Ann Purcell. Alexa Joy Rennie. Ty Renee Rojek. Brianna Nicole Rucker. Araya Sunshine Sanders. Kendall Veronica Sanders. Savenya Shuron. Catalina Scott. Celine Danuta Sharpie. Ashton Rebecca Smith. Avery Michaela Harris Smith. Milani Lorraine Soto Diaz. Asia Montella Sublé. Sarah Sue Stankowitz. Aaliyah Taylor Tiana Stanley. Carrie James Straight. Brianna Aaliyah Sturdivant. Cecily Naomi Tate. Jemiah Anasia Tanner. Sophie Eileen Teague. Haley Olivia Thomas. Star Ebony Thomas. Olivia Simone Thompson. Brandon Michael Turner. Grace Finley Uloa. Heriberto Vasquez. John Thomas Vernosi. Isabella Maria Villanueva. Mireya Alice Vinale Bowling. Kevin Thomas Wagner. Kayla Ayana Walls. Evelyn Warkelwiz. Inaya Simone Washington. Jordan Alexandra Washington. Brooke Torin Kaylee Watts. Ibrahim Hamilton Webb. Billy Joan Jupiter Welty. Priscilla Nicole Witt. Sahara Rose Zion. Nicholas Zuluaga.
Graduates, please rise. By the authority vested in me as the principal of Northwest School of the Arts and by the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I pronounce you graduates of Northwest School of the Arts, class of 2020. You may turn your tassel.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Something